This guide will walk you through the feature, which helps ensure the validity of PV data in Flex databases. Validity is a parameter that helps you understand if you have enough information for a case report. If the case is valid, it means that there is enough information to process the case, and if the case is not valid, it means that the minimum information which is sufficient is not provided. In the Case Management Grid of the Pharmacovigilance module, open one of the cases. The validity mark will immediately be displayed on the top of the view. It gives you the information whether the case is valid. To see more details on the validity of this case, you should navigate to the Case Management part of the case report card, and open a section called Validity. Here, the minimum criteria details are visible. On the example in this tutorial, you can see that the case is not valid due to not meeting the conditions needed to properly identify a reporter. The question arises, how are the minimum criteria determined, and can they be changed? To answer this question, the administrator should navigate to System Settings. The setup is done in Case Validity Minimum Criteria Settings under Pharmacovigilance Settings Group. The criteria is grouped. Therefore, we can see the conditions separately for identifiable patient, identifiable reporter, adverse event, reaction or outcome, and drug. The criteria are set by default. However, you are able to change them if needed, or even add the new ones by clicking on the plus button in the Adequate section. Condition, or a group of conditions can be added. In this example, a new condition is added for adverse events. Required condition is inserted in the appropriate field. For example, is not blank condition in this criteria means that every reaction needs to have a MEDRA PT name. The new criteria can be saved by clicking on Save or Save and Update Cases button. If Save is clicked on, the settings will be applied just for new cases. If Save and Update Cases is clicked on, the setting will be saved and validity status will be recalculated for all cases. The validity of cases can be introduced in Report's built-in report tool. Data source called valid is used for those purposes. The value of this data source can be yes or no. Therefore, when the report contains a list of cases, you will be able to distinguish them by validity. The guide covered accessing different sections in Flex databases, setting specific criteria for PV data validity, and updating settings to ensure accurate records.